So what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So we about to get into this good old read. I gotta fix my cards. There's something going on with my cards. They acting funny. Okay. What's up, Maze? Alright, so we're about to get into the messages for whomever the messages may concern. Whoever the messages may concern. For whomever the message, oh my goodness, may concern. So the energy is kind of like real active, okay? Like it's not necessarily giving me anxiety, it's more so giving like excitement, okay? Excitement, maybe something fun, maybe something passionate, something new, something fresh, but it's exciting, okay? So it's like somebody is excited. What are the messages for whomever it may concern? What are the messages for whomever it may concern? Okay, so we do have some projection. So you have somebody projecting, meaning that they must be talking. They must be talking. They must be talking about you. But in all actuality, it's like this person has tried to do things to try to oppress you, meaning they've been trying to challenge your belief in something. And the shit just does not work. Now it's to the point like this person, their intentions have not been in like an honorable place. You know what I mean? They have been doing things out of ill intention. So right now your spirit guides are fucking with this person. Okay, your ancestors are fucking this person up. This person wants to make you think, feel, and believe like you're not safe, like you can't stand up for yourself, or you don't have the right to stand up for yourself. Like this person wants to control. It's like they want some type of control over the things that you do, what you believe in, how you feel about yourself. So this person is like their spirit. They have a very wicked spirit. Okay? It's wicked. But they have done a lot of stuff. They be doing stuff. It's the stuff that they do. And it's like all of that shit is coming back to them. And they're getting fucked up. You know they're getting fucked up. You have the high priestess in a position of your crown. You can hear what the fuck is going on with this person. You can hear it. You can pick up on their thoughts. You can empathize with how they're feeling. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're dealing with opposition. And when they was opping against you or trying to op against you, it was so fucking funny. They wanted to be ruthless. They wanted to gather other people up. Now they're dealing with opposition. You see, the opposition ends up turning on each other after a while. Okay, this person is like being haunted. Everybody that they encounter, even the people closest to them, is kind of like the reactions that they're getting their karma. All their nasty ass intentions, people are doing that shit to them too. The thing is that it's people that it's like they tried to run away. It's kind of like the people closest to them was acting crazy towards them. Friends turned on them and all type of shit. This person had to like leave, you know. I feel like they moved, they left, like they went to a different location to try to start a new life. They could have separated from somebody that they were dealing with, that they were married to, that maybe they were living with, you know. They left their environment because they have been being haunted by their actions, by the individuals in their home, meaning their spouse and their children if they have children. So their children are displaying certain behaviors that they have, but this person may have influenced their children to behave a certain way, and that shit coming to bite them back in their ass too. Yeah. You see, this person, they've been using everybody in their life to like do their dirty work. It's like they've been thinking that there's some kind of a puppet master. You understand what I'm saying? So they've been assembling stuff and telling people to do this and to do that. All that shit's coming back. They may have left the environment or the home because they feel like their partner is tripping. Their partner is being used as a vessel, which means that their partner must be chosen. So the ancestors are protecting that chosen one. If it's children involved, the ancestors are protecting that children. Like this person is about to be stripped. They're about to be stripped because they be trying to use everybody in their life, even strangers, to do their dirty work. So this is what I'm saying. All this shit is coming back to them. So they may have left the environment. They may have distanced themselves from friends. But even with strangers and people that they don't know, it's like these people are acting and behaving crazy and saying crazy stuff towards this person. This person is like losing their mind because they don't understand what's going on. So they're being haunted by their own demons. And your ancestors are working with their demons too. You see, when you don't embrace wholeheartedly who you are, when you don't do the shadow work, your shadow takes over. Your shadow is the most powerful aspect of yourself, but it does not have to overpower the light. You can turn power into strength, because too much power for a human being eventually turns into corruption. So this person has a very corrupt soul. So when it comes to jobs, they're dealing with corrupt authoritative figures. When it comes to them, if they're out driving, there may be a police officer that pulls them over, and this police officer may just be having a bad day. Maybe they just need to get their quota. Well, you have been chosen to where you have to deal you have to deal with the unfairity of things. So this person is being treated unfairly. They're being treated poorly. It's a reflection of how they treat themselves and how they have been treating everybody else in their life too. All that shit is coming back to them. They're going to be going through this for the next 7 years. Meaning this person has done things to the point to where God kept telling them to leave you alone, but they won't leaving you alone. Okay, with the high priestess in the position of your crown, you are not to be fucked with. It don't matter what people try to show you. It don't matter what people do behind your back. You know the truth. Motherfuckers are starting to understand that. And they're starting to feel stupid and humiliated because it's kind of like they've been doing stuff trying to fuck with you. And the whole time they realize you've been fucking with them. That shit crazy. You see, people be thinking that they good with mind games. And it's just like, you don't even have common sense. You know, a lot of stuff that you do, a lot of stuff that you say, it's not even common sense. You don't even make sense. But you think that you're so clever to where you're going to be devious and deceptive, and you think you're going to get away with that. This person thought they was going to get away with everything that they was trying to do behind your back. And you've been new. This person been at it for a long time, since 2023. How embarrassed this is why I be saying people got mental health issues. It's something going on upstairs. You know what I'm saying? You've been attacking somebody for what, 2 years? And you're not getting any type of response or any type of result. But this is shit I be telling you. I be telling people about women. When women do stuff, when women want some type of revenge, but they too much of a pussy to face the adversity and face issues head on, they start doing stuff behind people's back. Now, I've seen this done with women doing this to their spouses, but women be doing this to their friends too, and they be doing this just because they want to present themselves to be a certain way, when in all actuality, they're very envious, jealous, and low vibrational. So it's like they're living their life in a shadow. They're faking who they are. It's like they think that this person thinks that they're going to fake their whole life. They think that they're going to fake their career. They think that they're going to fake being a certain parent. They're probably a shitty parent, but want to make it seem like they're the best parent in the world. You know what I'm saying? This person want to fake like their relationship is all of that. When in all actuality, they're not even there. They don't even want to be with that person. They've been messing around, cheating on that person for a long time. All that shit is being exposed about this person. It has been being exposed. This person don't understand what is going on. It's the ancestors. And my thing is that they're going to be going through this for the next 7 years. So they really violated something. That 7 years, that's going to be like them wandering in the wilderness for 7 years, which means the next 7 years of their life, they're not going to be able to get it together. They're going to be really scrambling. They're going to be very unhappy too. This is like a spiritual, that's why I say when it comes to intentions, you got to be careful with your intentions, because this person set intentions that's going to last the next 7 years. So, I mean, whatever they was hoping or whatever they wanted for you, they're going to get all of that times 7. That shit crazy. Look, the Ten of Pentacles, this person got dysfunction in the home. They not standing up for themselves. Look, the Magician in reverse, they tried, they can't even fake it. They be trying to practice in the mirror, faking how they going to act and who they going to be. This shit is psychotic. This person is putting on a performance for their life. They don't even live their life anymore. It's not even about living. This person is just, they're creating this movie of their life. Okay? Like, but they're doing it in real life. It's not as if they're taking their situation and their circumstance and they're trying to create a beautiful outcome or produce something that will help them to alchemize. They're they're actually really trying to live this fake life. You understand? It's not a movie or production that they're putting on. They're not writing a story. They're actually doing this. This person be trying to practice being happy, looking like everything is okay. And it's crazy because every time they try to be fake, they deal with somebody who smacked that fake shit off of their face. It's like they're constantly getting spiritually slapped out here. Every time they try to be fake and smile in somebody's face, it's like the person is just like, ugh, I don't like your energy. Ugh, I don't like your attitude. Ugh, you're fake. You're this and that. Like, people be calling them out on their bullshit. They probably not used to people calling them out on their bullshit. But even strangers calling them out on their goddamn bullshit. They just like, what? And see, they can dish it, but they sure can't take it. So, you know, this person, they hiding out because they trying to figure out how they going to keep up this fake facade of their life. Okay? They betrayed somebody. They know they betrayed somebody. They betrayed you. Okay, so you have the Page of Swords here. You are who you say you are. This person got the World in reverse. Like I said, they're going to be wandering in the wilderness for the next 7 years. You got the Six of Pentacles. I don't feel bad because for you, if you have to go through some shit like that you was being ruthless. 2 years, you putting in that work for 2 years, that shit done goddamn tripled with interest on with interest with a year worth of interest. God, but my thing is, just like when people go through stuff like this, when their karma, this person's karma is 3 times plus the shit that they have been doing. So the thing is that your blessings are gonna be just as big as their karma is. And that's the gimme gotcha. That's what motherfuckers, that's what I'm saying. People don't be playing their hand right when it comes to the spirit and spirituality, because people don't understand that it's laws, it's certain ways that you got to do things. So you may be able to get over on systems, corrupt systems in the world, but when it comes to the spirit and universal law, you're not fucking with Mayat. You know, Mayat is not just a goddess of law. She is the law. She don't protect the rules. She don't enforce them. She makes them, and she can recreate them too. I didn't even know that. I just recently found that out. I said, oh, that bitch bad. Yeah. Because the way in which that the consciousness is beginning to shift, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be very unconventional. There are going to be a lot of situations that contradict tradition. Tradition is the black and white, good or bad. With tradition is that in between, the shades of gray. So there's going to be more analysts. There's going to be more research, or what have you, when it comes to the truth. You know how people sweep shit under the rug? Well, them rugs are being pulled up, and that dirt is going to be dealt with. So, but anyway, so in the position of your crown, you have the High Priestess. So your intuition is boom-a-loom-a-looming, okay? Your intuition is booming. You have people who are watching you, people who are spying on you, but I mean, you are who you say you are. At the same time here, you have this Six of Pentacles, which is reception, okay? So you are in a mode to receive. I kind of feel like you're a man, and you may be dealing with a woman who is very intuitive. She's actually gifted, okay, when it comes to her spiritual gifts or talents. And with the Six of Pentacles here, this is you opening up yourself to receive her, meaning that you must have been given to her. So now it is your time to receive her. Okay? So this is kind of like practicing give and take. If this is not the case, if this is you, man or woman, my thing is that you are in full confidence of your spiritual gifts, your abilities, and your talents. So, like I said, nothing gets over on you. Like the front, the back, what people do, people try to play in your face with the shit that people be trying to do behind your back, it don't faze you. You already know what's going on. Okay? At this point in time, you're just trusting the process of your life, because there may be certain things going on. The warfare may be very thick. It definitely is, because you may be getting you may be getting insight to what somebody else is going through behind the scenes. You know, you cannot gaslight the high priestess. You know, it's kind of like, you can try that shit if you want to, but you're gonna look dumb. You're gonna look dumb, and you're not accomplishing anything except for what you think that you are accomplishing in your mind. But that is not the truth. So you can continue to be in bad mental health and think what you want to think, but you absolutely cannot gaslight me. And after some time, individuals start seeing how their gaslighting ways and their lies begin to catch up with them. And then more shit comes out and they look even more dumb. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating, because nobody wants to be seen as a liar, because as a liar, you're not trustworthy. This person has shown and proved that they are not trustworthy. But it's kind of like they're upset. How are you going to be upset when you decided to do what you did? You proved yourself to be untrustworthy. We all have choices. That is what you chose. And then here comes the victim shit, to where, oh, I got trust issues. I can't trust nobody because of the things in which that I've been through. You can give yourself excuses all the fuck you want. But the thing is that when you come across somebody who is trustworthy, just because you want to project that onto them, that has nothing to do with them. That is not the truth. That is your truth. But that is not the truth of another person. So then when you behave and act out of a place of not being trusting, you do stupid shit. And you're always fucking paranoid. You always think somebody is trying to hurt you with every little thing that they say. And you're so bothered by everything. It's like madness and chaos that just takes place within a person like this. And they want to blame the rest of the world. It's not the rest of the world. It's you. We have all been through stuff. We have all been through challenging situations that have tested our trust. People have betrayed us. Everybody has been through it. Stop the fucking crying, because nobody cares. Okay? So that little spiel was to help you out with hearing their chaos, because they're in torment and they're trying to blame you. In their mind, it's your fault. You put a gun to their head and made them lie like that. You put a gun to their head and made them make those choices. You put a gun to their head. You put a gun to their head and told them to practice in the mirror faking your life. What lie are you going to tell today? And it's like they're going to spend so much time with trying to hide everything that they're going to get caught eventually. And it's kind of like once everything blows up, they're not going to have anything to fall back on. They've been spending this time with trying to cover the shit up instead of actually trying to do something about it. This is what we talk about when we talk about finding solutions. Let go. You're not who you think you are. Your life is not what you think that it is. Okay? Just let it go. You can recreate something else. But if you can't let it go, then you're going to continue to suffer. And it just is going to be what it is. Okay? So, back to you. There's something here about generosity too. Okay, so everything that you are experiencing, this person is experiencing the opposite. So you're experiencing individuals being charitable towards you, being very giving, being generous towards you. This person is experiencing people being stingy with them, people holding back information, people not telling them the truth, but that's what they signed, that's what they wanted. That's what they was doing to other people for a very long time. And then on top of that, they was trying to do that shit to you too. So, I mean, And this person know, this person is sitting around trying to figure out why is my life turning out this way? Why is this happening to me? This is that. When it comes to opposition, we're all going through the same shit. Okay, but this person, you're going through certain things, your opposition is going through certain things, but the only difference between y'all two is that your opposition is too busy dealing with their own opposition. So right now, you are in the clear. You don't have anything to worry about. You can sit back and receive your blessings. So with this person got to deal with your ancestors. They got to deal with their own opposition. Then on top of that, they got to deal with their demons. Do you understand? This person is down. They down. They're not available. They're not going to be able. The most that they can do is talk. That's the most that they can do. All they can do is talk about it. All they can do is think about it, because there's nothing else that they can do. I feel like you may be being generous too. Individuals may be seeing that from you, okay? There's something here about sharing. So you're sharing something, okay? Sharing experience, sharing maybe advice, sharing your home, sharing something. Okay, so that's gonna be about it. So I mean, your reading is pretty simple, and because you're having this insight into what this person is going through, you need to know so that you can separate your energy from theirs. Okay, with the High Priestess card here, you have that ability. And if you don't have that ability, somebody could be working with you, showing you how to use that ability. Or it could be somebody, you could have a spiritual friend, okay? And this person is protecting your sight, because you got motherfuckers, somebody tried to play on your crown. They're trying to oppress you, trying to op up against you, okay? So it's kind of like, you don't have to pay this person back. You don't have to know who this person is. You just need to know that there is a person out there who cares about you, who loves you, who sees you. And because they can, and because they are capable and they can do certain things, they choose to use that to help you. Okay? So anytime that you feel like you are not loved, you need to know that you are loved. You need to know, anytime that you feel alone, you need to know that you are not alone. Okay, so it's kind of like Sonic, right? Sonic and Tails. Tails is out in the universe. Sonic is on Earth making noise, lighting up shit. So Tails is observing Sonic. You understand what I'm saying? But Sonic doesn't know that Tails is observing him. But when Tails finds out Sonic is in trouble, Tails reveals itself. He reveals himself to Sonic. And now they're on a mission together. Tails is there to help and assist Sonic. Okay? So, I mean, that's what it is. Think of it like that. Because Sonic was thinking he's the only one in the universe like himself. Later on, over the years, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. So, it's a kind of like a slow process or a coming together of you and your soul family one by one. So the smaller the soul tribe is, it's kind of like the bigger the DNA is. We're just going to say that, meaning that you're not just you're something out of this world, entertaining the meat suit, living life, just experiencing it. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So, so you're a very rare breed, and obviously there's somebody else who's very rare too, like real recognize real. So somebody recognizes you as being a part of their soul family, their soul tribe. It's like this person saying, they're just like me, they're one of me. You understand what I'm saying? Not on no clone shit, but just, this is my type of person. This is my soul tribe. But anyway, you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so that is going to be it. That's going to be the reading. So until next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.